Hello students and welcome back to bankexamstoday.com, and today we are going to discuss an important RBI circular that is regarding nomination facility in the deposit accounts, safety deposit lockers and article kept in safe custody with the banks. This is a really important RBI circular. So let's start my session. Students, this particular class is part of IBPS RRB GBO Scale 2 2025 course. You can get the video classes, notes, quizzes, and the test series in this course, and power capsules are also part of this course. Link to join the IBPS RRB GBO Scale 2 Scale 3 course is available in the description. Please check. So let's start the session with the first point. Why it was required to simplify the process, to simplify and standardize the claim settlement process. This circular was released. What do you mean by a nominee? In case of death of an account holder, the money in his account, whatever the articles that are present in his locker, that should be given to his nominee, right? And the nominee is named by the account holder himself, right? Nominee is not the owner, does not own the property, right? Doesn't own the funds. He's just holding it, right? That thing you should remember. Okay, we'll discuss that in the next slides. So to ensure that every bank has access to the nomination facility and reduce the hardship faced by the legal hire, that is a simple goal to simplify the process of giving the money to the nominees. So coverage, this facility is applicable to deposit accounts like savings account, fixed accounts, current accounts in case of sole proprietorships, recurring RDs or fixed deposit, term deposits, or it is also applicable to safe deposit lockers hired by the account holders singly or jointly. Articles kept in the safe custody of the bank's valuable deposited for the safe custodies. So key features: nomination facility. Every account holder's locker hirer safe custody customer, he must be offered the option to nominate a person. So the account holder can specifically say that I do not need any nomination facility. The account holder can say, okay, I don't need any nomination facility. I do not want to nominate anybody, but the bank must offer a nomination facility to the account holder. The nomination can be made, changed or cancelled at any time during customer's lifetime. So during the customer's lifetime, the customer can set the nominees, and then he can change the nominee, he can cancel the nominee, and he is going to get the updates for that. Either on SMS or on emails, he's going to get updates for every change. Nomination is optional, but it is strongly advised. So what is the role of nominee? Nominee is a trustee. He's not the real owner of the funds. Nominee in a bank account is not the real owner of the funds in the bank account or whatever is there in his locker. He's not the owner. He's just a trustee. Legal hire, there is a difference between legal hire and a nominee. Legal hire may still claim as per the succession laws or valid will. Okay, nominee is not a legal hire. He is just a trustee. The real ownership of the funds, the real ownership of whatever the properties, whatever the articles available in the locker is with the legal hire as per the succession laws or the valid will. In case of in joint accounts, if survivorship clause exists, what do you mean by survivorship? Let's say husband and wife, let's say a husband and a wife, they are having a joint account. In case of death of husband, the account belongs to the wife, right? If the survivorship clause is ticked at the time of opening the account. For joint lockers, the survivorship or the nominee, they can jointly access the contents after following the due procedure. The same clause, survivorship clause, is applicable in the lockers as well. Settlements of claim. If when the nomination exists, if the account holders, they mentioned a nominee in their account, then the banks, they can release the funds or the content to the nominee without insisting on any succession certificate. No succession certificate is required for locker safe custody. In case of a locker, the bank is going to open the locker. The bank is going to prepare inventory of the contents. Whatever the contents are there, the bank is going to list them out on a paper, right? And then in the presence of the nominee, bank officials and two witnesses, and then the contents are handed over to the nominee, right? So nominee himself cannot open the bank locker himself. The bank officials, two witnesses and the nominee himself, they are going to open the locker and they need to note down whatever the contents of the locker are there. Once the bank release the funds items to the nominee, bank's liability is discharged, right? There is no bank's liability. Now it's between legal hire and the nominee. In most cases, legal hire is same as a nominee, but in case it's not, the legal hire is different, it's not the bank's responsibility. When no nomination exists, then the settlement is through legal hire. If there is no nomination, then settlement is through legal hire of the customer. He needs to raise a claim. He needs to submit the death certificate of the customer. He needs to submit the identity proof, his own identity proof. He needs to submit an indemnity bond. In case the bank face any loss, then this person, this legal hire who says that he's a legal hire, he is going to bear the losses. The legal hire certificate or an affidavit. For small balances, the bank may accept simplified documents. What are the timelines? 15 days is the timeline for settlement of lockers as well as the claims against the saving bank account. In case of any delay, the bank needs to pay interest rate at bank rate plus 4% for the delayed period. In case of lockers, 5,000 rupee per day for the delay has to be paid. So what is the bank's responsibility? The bank has to offer nomination facility at the time of opening of account and for existing customers. So you should offer nomination facility. First of all, maintain a record of nomination digitally, obviously. Report the nomination coverage to the RBI via DAKSH portal. Display the information about nomination facility and also display the nomination details on the passbook. On passbook pay, nomination details should be mentioned from 1st of November 2025. That is the RBI circular, latest RBI circular. Review implementation quarterly through customer service committee of the board and train the staff to guide the customers, tell them the benefits of the nomination facility. So compliance points are there for the new accounts. Ensure that you offer, the banker should offer the nomination facility. It is up to the customer. If he wants to deny the nomination facility, he needs to do, explicitly tell him that I do not need this facility. For existing account holders, seek nomination if already not done. Record maintenance, keep updated nomination registers and staff awareness. Regular training and checks are required. Display and educate customers for the nominations, okay, for the nomination facility. So let's do some questions. The time limit for settlement of claims after receiving all documents in case of nomination is 15 days. If a bank delays locker claim settlement beyond timeline, the compensation payable is 5,000 rupee per day. Who is the owner of funds or contents after nominee receives them? The legal hire is actually the owner of the funds. Nominee is just act as a trustee. Nomination can be changed or cancelled at any point of time. So that's all for today, students. IBPS RRB GBO Scale 2 2025 course is available on bankexamstudy.com, in which we are covering the entire syllabus with the help of video classes, notes, quizzes, and the test series. List of our successful students in the past. All these students that took our courses in the past and they cracked their respective exams, and I'm really happy for them. You can be one of them in the future, and yes, you will be one of them in the future. And that's all for today. Thank you and have a very nice day. Bye-bye.